Hi guys, Ian Russell from the Braveheart Institute here. Just a very short video on coaching and why to coach and why come coach with me. So I've been a clinician for almost 30 years in both psychiatry and Chinese medicine. So one of the things that I am incredibly skilled at is actually holding space for people. And I've done the holding space with people in some of the most horrific environments you can ever imagine in psychiatry. I used to work in forensic psychiatry and ran 25 bedded forensic wards where, we were dealing with the acutely very unwell, violent offenders, psychopaths, sociopaths, really end of spectrum stuff. And I did that for years, right? And then I've gone into the more gentle, much nicer fields of Chinese medicine and acupuncture, where you're holding space for, up to about 25 to 30 people a day, managing everything that's going on with them and helping them, and really, working with them in multitude of levels of how a human being functions and works or doesn't function and doesn't work. And now I've been drawn into this because I've used intuition through my whole career. It was essential to me when I was working in psychiatry. It was essential to me growing up in Glasgow. It kept me very safe in quite a tumultuous world of, just basically living in the madness that is Glasgow today and then. And it helps me a lot intuitively when I'm working with my clients in Chinese medicine and acupuncture, and because it's all about homeostasis, where your intuition for me is linked with your homeostasis. Your intuition is attempting to help you live the best life possible, because that's what it's designed to do. Whereas in our program minds, we are not trained to live the best life possible. We are trained to function in basically what essentially breaks down to an economic system where our focus has been on money for thousands and thousands of years. And, the conditioning that we've been handed down from generation to generation is not particularly helpful for us, and is basically survival mentality. So a lot of human beings just try and survive life, or just try and get through life, and really don't tap into the enormous skill set that is available to a human being. You really don't, until you start doing it, you really don't realize how amazing your system actually is. And, a lot of this is, and I do this at work as well, and people go, oh, you just tell people they're amazing. It's because you are. I could spend 3 hours, and I will do in my upcoming courses, telling you about how amazing your physiology is. I mean, you're an atomic structure. You're 7 billion atoms condensed into molecular chains, and your 50 trillion cells. I could go on and on and on. Your system is incredible, right? We're a three-dimensional state that is, a multidimensional state that has a three-dimensional state within it. We are literally amazing, and we don't go to the width, the breadth of our system at all. We tend to go into a very small part of what we're capable of. And it is my core belief that we are designed to bring something very specific. Each one of us has something very specific, very important information in them to bring to the planet at the time that they're here, for the humanity as a whole, the tribe as a whole. And, the artful manifestation or skillful manifestation really is you tapping into, the wisdom that you're meant to bring here. Right, and just the processes that we do this with, and the processes aren't new. The processes have been around for thousands of years. They're basically shamanic in nature, but we're taking all the, all that stuff that's around them that we see as mystical and all that, because these are not mystical things. They are just amazing structures that our body's capable of, right? Multidimensional states are well known in physics. Right? Very well known in physics. Three-dimensional states are understood in physics. We're just combining the two together. We're making your system more aligned with itself rather than being dominant in just one part. Right? And because a human being experiences a dualistic nature, only being one part of yourself means that you're automatically restricted, and and you're not fulfilling your complete design. So the more you go into your complete design, you get gift after gift after gift that you didn't even know was there, was dormant in you, and we're just helping you bring it to the fore. So, predominantly it's about holding space for you to explore this and to start practicing, start using your intuition, which, has been dormant because we suppress it. We suppress it because it's not encouraged in our society, right? But also, you sit in the room with me, and how I use my intuition. My intuition is it just provides this amazing clarity to cut through your story. Because remember, the idea of this is that you're starting from a place of power. You always do. Every human starts with having everything until you talk yourself out of it. And as you go along in the coaching, you get to see very clearly how you're talking yourself out of it. And do you need the coaching? Yes. If you have a dream that you're not fulfilling, then automatically you are actually talking yourself out of it, but you might not be aware why. You don't know what programs that you're running, you don't know, but it's obvious that you're actually talking yourself out of a situation. Otherwise, you'd actually be doing it. You'd be living the life that you're dreaming of, right? But you're not, and it makes you very unhappy. But it's really identifying that you have everything that you need, but you're just trained out of using it for your own benefit. So that really, to me, sums up coaching, right? And doing it with someone that you really gel with, that you really feel safe with, right? That has your interests at heart, which is that you fulfill your dream. Yeah. So I love coaching. It's just a new arena for me. I've been doing it for about a year, and mixing it in with my acupuncture business and etc. And it's taking a skill set that I have and just amplifying it. And I'm looking forward to, I'm just about to turn 50. I'm looking forward to the next, 30 odd years of helping people at this level. I feel like I'm just going, psychiatry one level, Chinese medicine another level. Now this is another level again, where you can really bring the best out of, every human around you. And I'm quite passionate about that, and looking forward to working with anybody who's willing to go there and, willing to go and see how amazing they are. So thank you very much for your time.